polyamorous now that it's understanding of basically a person or two people.
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu
comes to mind.
Wait a minute. What?
Erykah Badu still dates her kids' dads, and there's not no whole on serious relationships, but they come to Christmas and stuff together, and she really only dates her children's fathers. Like, she doesn't bring anyone else into the fold. She dates them. She dated Common for that little bit of time, but he comes to Christmas dinners too. But she literally goes on dates with Jay.
No. Erykah Badu a whole different breed, shorty. Like, she just has control over her mints. That's not poly, honey. But she does something to all her men. Just think about it. When she was dating Common, when she was
that's what I'm saying. She
he started wearing hats. That's not even his thing. Okay, like, so no. Erykah Badu just got some kryptonite on something else. Like,
she got kryptonite vagina, but the thing is, they still know about each other. They do things together, and they don't.
No, but you know what? They have no choice because they have children.
True. But Carmen doesn't have a kid with her. That's what I'm saying. Carmen was
that's what I said. Erykah Badu is just a whole different breed. She does something to those men. Okay,
she said, and she pray over them. She probably have voodoo.
I wouldn't even date a person like that. Like they look. She can stay right where she is. No, she will not, because Erykah Badu had me wearing hats and
that's what I'm saying.
70s.
Yeah, that's, like, she really did. Like, she do that to everybody. Even like her, none of her men are the same style rapper, but they all become who she wants them to become.
That's why I don't have time for her. She can stay where she is. All right. It's not poly relationships. That's controlling. She's controlling with her words. Like, her daddle, whatever, and then her little jewels, whatever she's praying, she prays over control over men, and I don't have time. Okay. So, but
that'd probably be it, I guess.
Did you watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood?
Yes, with Tiara. Yes, Tiara and Akbar and his wife.
So Akbar and his wife, they have the true poly relationship.
Okay, yeah, but she really don't care. If Tiara wouldn't have came in there trying to fight, she wouldn't have fought her.
Listen.
Yeah, she would. Tiara Marie she got a lot of issues.
Don't try to blame my girl Tiara.
I'm not blaming her. She do got issues though, because she honestly thinks that it's okay to the same thing she did with Ray J. That's how we were introduced to her. We were introduced to her doing the same thing with Ray J, and he started dating Princess. Like, sometimes guys don't go for you because of the fact that she's okay with certain shit that they do until it comes to someone else's face or the camera. When people found out she acts. To me, this is the same thing that happened. So if this happened in concert.
Poly?
No, not poly, but whereas though she's allowing herself to be, she doesn't want the poly.
She doesn't want the poly.
She dates other people that's okay. Like, Princess was dating Ray J and knew about Tiara and didn't care at first. But now Princess has the ring because Princess is who he wanted. Tiara thinks that the men actually want her, so she stays.
The thing is with Akbar, I think that Akbar wanted Tiara. I'm not going to say that, but what I think. Akbar is a womanizer.
Mm-hmm. So I agree with
and then honestly, I think that he got some good penis.
Yeah, honestly, I do too, because I think Brooke had sex with him, but we're not gonna ever know that. I think Brooke had sex with a couple people. Brooke had sex with a couple
said he's not with poly relationships. I'm not either.
Okay, this is the thing. I'm not with poly relationships to a degree.
Wait a minute. So what's the degree that you're with it? So we're gonna stop with Love and Hip Hop. We want to know.
Okay, so if someone expresses to me what they're doing and what they want to have happen. At this point in time, I don't want to be married. So I'm not saying that that's never the goal. But at this point in time, I've seen too much stuff happen, even within my family members, not directly myself, other people. Even with you, like, I've seen, some of the people you've dated over the years, and you're a really good person, but sometimes they ain't shit. Like,
that is true.
Your wife, like, people that really try to be in relationships. I'm saying people that really try, and you were one of my friends that always tried to be in a relationship.
So much.
Right, even when we was kids, I just never thought that you should be in a relationship even as a child. I think you should learn yourself. And you're still learning yourself in your 20s sometimes. And sometimes, again, like I said, you change, you grow, you move on past stuff, and you might outgrow a person. Like, you have a right to outgrow people. But in a relationship and in a marriage, you have to force yourself to be able to work on whatever the problem is. And I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to work on.
I hate you, Bernard.
Like, you have to work on stuff together with people when
No,
you're in
but
a relationship.
but
When you're in a, not the poly, but when you're in a normal relationship,
Yeah.
you have to work on love every single day. You have to choose
Yeah.
that person every single day.
So that's
I ain't
why
with
you
that.
won't. So that's
Yeah, I ain't
why
with that.
you can't do poly because you just feel like in a
Yeah, I can't.
monogamous relationship it's already enough. Like
Yes.
you got to work on the change. You got to work
Yes.
on.
That's
See,
what. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I'm
'Cause
not.
it's too much. Like I just feel like it's already rules when it comes to relationships. Period.
Right.
I think that it's too many rules when it comes to poly relationships. And what I mean by that is that I don't want to share. I don't want nobody to
My
tell
time.
me that.
Oh my gosh, Sister Wives comes to mind with that because one of the wives, she's still to this day ain't with none of the shit, but she's there. That bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
She's a wife?
Yeah, she's a wife. She was the first wife, and she said she wasn't with none of that. She says it all the time. The first wife on Sister Wives with the white guy, and the fourth wife. I remember this vividly. The last wife don't care. She the youngest. She happy. She shares his birthday and shit, so she gets extra time sometimes with him. But the first wife and the fourth wife on Sister Wives, they ain't with the shit.
Too much though.
They ain't with the shit. So
Bernard is saying that any relationship requires work, friendships, family, etc.
Yeah.
I do agree. That's why me personally, I couldn't be in a poly relationship because I feel like monogamous relationship already takes too much energy and takes too much time. So I don't have time to give it to 2 or 3 people.
Exactly.
Like people, and then you know what? Someone's going to be jealous because I'm giving more time to somebody else. But
and then someone's gonna lie and say they're not jealous, and you still gotta deal with right. You guys deal with problems building up because at the end of the day, both people are. If you honestly do care and love people, and like I said last week, a friendship. A best friend is going to be jealous when you get another friend that really understands certain parts that the best friend will never understand. And that's another reason why people actually, as adults, we gain new friends, like college friends, work friends. We gain new friends because
sometimes that though, because I don't get jealous.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that you should grow and have all the people in the world.
It's like they probably can feel something or feel a void that I can't.
Yeah, I just bumped into Kirsten with one of her friends from when she grew.
That's why I got time. That's why I don't have
I don't
friends.
care.
I don't got time.
And you know what's so crazy? All of those friends of hers from high school and college and adult life, something about me that bothers them. It's like, I give y'all all the space in the world. I'm the one that's supposed to be acting weird. Like, I've been this girlfriend since 9 years old. And I shared. Like, no, they really are like really controlling of the situation. I'm like, y'all have her all the time.
And that's, now I don't have time for that when it comes to relationships. It's like somebody's gonna get jealous. Somebody wants to be controlled. So the video that that we were talking about earlier, that on Facebook, where so it was this video that me and Brandis watched separately though.
Yes, not together.
So it was. I will tell you a little bit about it before we jump right into it. So the husband had an affair on his wife.
Yes, initially he was cheating.
Initially he was cheating. He chill, find a new friend please so I can have one. I hate you. So in the video, they were in a poly relationship, but the guy started off by cheating. So when he started off by cheating, he came home and told his wife that he's in love with his co-worker. So she felt like she was the wife and they had children, and you know, she was hurt, she was distraught at first. So she said she wasn't leaving her husband.
Yeah, that was too much time.
Yeah, it was too much time.
They knew each other since they were kids.
Yeah, but they were together for like 11 years at this time. So she decided, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'm gonna do the same thing too. So they wind up coming up with an understanding and being in a poly relationship. She had her own boyfriends, and he had his own. I think she only had one girlfriend, but she had like three
boyfriends. Right.
He entertained girls from time to time, but she had a little bit more relationships.
Yeah, he had that one the one coworker is still his girlfriend to this day. She was in the video actually at the end of the video.
She was in the video.
She knows the kid. She's like their second mom. Her boyfriend, she said only 2 of her boyfriends met the kids. The third one is like she's weighing out the options. Right there to me, I'm sorry. I think that proves that she don't want to be.
I didn't finish telling y'all how deep it is before we can get into it.
I don't even think
she they have dates. It's like they come home to each other every day, but they have dates on when they meet their other boyfriends or their other girlfriends, or when they have conversations on how their sex is.
Right, they're friends first and foremost.
Yeah, they're friends first, and they're very comfortable with being in these poly relationships. And the woman was too sexual for me. She was a little bit too sexual for my liking. I couldn't understand it. But they were in a poly relationship for so many years that they opened up a business to help other people that were searching or wanted to be in a poly relationship. Listen, I cannot. Me personally, I cannot be in a poly relationship, and I'll let Brandon jump into in a second when so she can continue saying why she doesn't want to be in a poly relationship. I personally couldn't do it because I'm be tired. That's number one. I'm be tired coming from a place of hurt. I don't even think.
No, with the woman, I agree with you. With the woman, that's why she doesn't have a steady relationship. I think
you think it comes from hurt?
Yeah, I really do. I think that she did it to see if one day he's going to try to put his foot down, but he's not. He's really seriously in this other. He seriously has this girlfriend, and she dated 3 other people, and she's not. And she might learn to cope with it, but that doesn't mean she's okay with it. If you get what I'm saying. If that's what he wanted, if that's what he wanted outside of me, but I wanted him. The same thing I was telling you about on Scandal. Yeah. I watched Melly say on Scandal, even though this is fictional, she said it was okay because whatever problems he had, he would not weigh them on me no more. That gave me some type of break from him.
Sense of her, I just thought that she was sexual because she liked to have sex.
Yeah.
Because you should have even seen how she was hugging the clients that was coming in. She was hugging them like she wanted.
Yeah, and I think she was doing it trying to get him jealous, and he's not going to be jealous because he don't care.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I think she was trying to get him jealous, and it's not working. It's still not working. Like, miss, he's still married to you, and nothing changed on his end, and that's why he dates the same woman, because he's not checking for nobody else.
I just feel like when you're married, like I understand. One thing about me, I do think that when it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage, most definitely marriage, you can come up with your own rules. Like you don't have to be the typical wife or husband, but I don't think that bringing a person into something that I would ever be open to, because to me, marriage is really a union with me and that person in this circle together, not me, that person, Dick, Harry, John, Billy, and Murray.
Now, understood. I agree with that.
I can't do
For
that.
all that, you could just be in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, I just be in a relationship with you and then just date people if that's what I wanted to do.
Exactly.
I think that people are very selfish to me when it comes to poly relationship. It's like you're searching for something that you're probably looking at within yourself.
Correct.
In a sense.
That you feel like you're lacking.
Yeah, it's like. And then it's probably not, people are just greedy. I think that a lot of people are insecure not in all situations. I think that people are just so insecure. They want a person so much that they like.
Not even just a person. They want, with the person that's right for you is not going to tell you everything you want to hear. Sorry. Yeah. The person that's right for you is going to put their foot down and allow themselves to be vulnerable to tell you what's right and what's wrong and what's indifferent. And the same way with Will and Jada. Will and Jada, speaking of Will and Jada, they said that at one point in time, which we did hear about, they were in poly relationship.
No, they said they were not.
They said that they were dating. They didn't divorce. They separated and they were dating.
Separated, but they made it known. They said, I looked at the red table. I looked at both episodes.
Right, and they said they was on one. When they broke up, they broke up.
We were not scientists, and we have never brought anyone inside of our relationships. Right. They said they wanted to make that clear. They separated before, but they've never brought no one into their marriage.
Right.
Like, they just feel like their marriage is just for them two.
Right.
I don't, true. Yeah, I understand what, like, Bernard is basically saying, like, you know, it's too much stuff that you can just do in your relationship to bring someone else in. Like he said you can travel, mark things off of your bucket list. I agree with those things. I just don't understand. It's too much with bringing a person inside. Like,
but then again, the reason, and back to what you were saying, sometimes I think people do that for excitement. There's a lot of things that you can do, and there's a lot of things.
I can be excited one person.
Yeah, no, but one person, right? No, understood. But you got to be friends with yourself first, and that's what a lot of other things. Like I just told y'all, I'm about to quote a lot of stuff from Scandal.
I want you to leave Scandal alone.
No, but I'm about to say, Liv said this to Fitz. If we both get together and we're already broken, we cannot fix what's broken within a relationship. You cannot fix what's broken jumping into a relationship with somebody. And some people jump into relationships, jump into marriages, jump into dating with people, and they have broken things that they know that's broken, and they didn't try to fix it.
Everybody is broken.
Yes.
I don't care what no one says.
Everyone's broken, but if something, no,
broken.
Yeah, I'm saying something about people are broken, but if you don't fix or not fix it, but address it with the person that you're with, it's going to still be broken if you're hiding it to yourself. And like you were saying, some people are searching and looking and doing all that other stuff with other people because they're broken and they know that they're broken. And I guess they don't want the ugly, green, broken thing visible within their relationship. They trying to control with pride, power, and all the other stuff instead of just being vulnerable with the person that you're with.
Just that one person.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's fair. I don't know. I've heard. So I've had a conversation with two people that are in poly relationships or that wanted to be in poly relationships, and what they basically said was not that they felt like it was a lack in with that one person. They just feel like the excitement of having two people is okay, and they feel like they want to share their love with more than one person. One person said that, you know, she's not really that emotional, so she would have two girlfriends because she would date. She was a dominant factor, but she said that she'll have two feminine girlfriends because she knows she won't be able to give them the emotional support that they need. So that's why she would have them too. But she'll be there to support them in other ways. Mm-hmm. And she does not believe in marriage. She does not believe in marriage, but she thinks that probably relationships would just work for her and she can be there for both. I don't think that it's nothing wrong. It's just not something personally that I would just personally do. I don't want to be in a poly relationship. I don't want to share my spouse, and I definitely, even if I was not married, if I was single, I still would not be in a poly relationship. I don't have time for that.
Yeah, I don't have time for. I don't have time. See, the thing is not just what she's talking about with the other drama, but naturally someone's emotions, or their day at work, or them not liking someone, or them having to lean on you. Yeah. That's stressful. That is very stressful enough as it is. So for you to have more than one person at the same time, and then on top of that, sexual tension and tension about what they don't like about you, it's like those things are real, and people act as if they don't exist. So yeah, that's it. And
to me, I don't care what nobody says too. Sometimes poly relationship, people say that it's understandings, but I think that's
some people lie. Like I was just saying with the wife, I think that she's saying whatever he wants to hear because she knows she wants her husband.
Not even that. I think that sometimes in poly relationships, somebody get booted out.
Eventually.
Somebody get booted out. It's like, you know what?
I'm sorry. In that video, if y'all go look it up on Facebook, the girlfriend and him was more comfortable than him and the wife was. The wife and him looked distant.
The wife and him have an understanding.
They do have an understanding, but they look so distant and understood. Sometimes people that need to realize some people really do look at marriage the way it should be looked at, as an institution. And you know financially with this person you work, and with business this person you work, and making sure that the books are right. You work with this person better than you would with the person you like to have sex with. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to ever... Some dudes know this, like, when the question about dating a fat chick or an uglier chick than the other chicks that they've been with. Because them other chicks not going to get my books right. I'm sorry. Them other chicks not going to take me on trips and make sure that I'm straight. They can't do that. They're not capable of doing that. So when women question, like, why he with her? She ugly. She not ugly in other ways that you are, miss. Your credit score is ugly. Like...
No, I just think that in 2018... we just make our own rules. Everybody wants to say that it's millennials, but it's not all millennials. It's people that are older
that's making the same rules.
Yeah, I do think that a lot of people are insecure, in my opinion. I think a lot of people are insecure, and I think that a lot of people are selfish. That's why they do these poly relationships.
So they won't have to deal with people's time.
Yeah, time and or they.
Now emotions. Back to what I'm saying. I'm sorry, even though it's Scandal. Olivia said.
Oh my God, you a Scandal?
No, because I started. No, I quit watching Scandal season 3, so I went back and watched everything from season 1 through 6. I'm on 6 now. It's only 7 seasons, so I got one more to go.
Okay,
but. On Scandal, Olivia said to Melly, "I'm so sorry. I wanted him so bad, and when I got in your shoes, oh no, I like Fitz when he was unavailable. Like Fitz even said it to her. I think you wanted me when I was married, cause I don't have to deal with you.
Right? I really do think that is an excitement when it comes.
Exactly.
To that.
Some people really like just having. I took you from your man. Like. You bragging about that?
I don't know, for what, just my personal opinion, I think that too when it comes to poly relationship, I think it's always a competition. Like, I'm going to always be number one. Or if you know that you're not number one, you're going to fight because you want to be number one.
Right, but you did something that number one didn't do. Yeah. And that's good. Honestly, a lot of people like when they do something that number one didn't do, but be real mindful. If the person already sees the other person as number one, they're still going to be number one. So you just did all that.
And people don't understand. But you have to understand, a lot of people's flesh and a lot of people's energy is weak. So, say
sorry,
hi on
y'all.
air.
Hi.
Say hi on air.
Hello.
Say hi. Hi. Whoever she's
the iron is in the corner.
That's this one. In the corner.
Hi. This is my cousin, y'all.
Hi, cousin.
We ever say hi? I'm on air. The
she's
iron.
on air. We're talking about poly relationships. You got something you want to
say? She said, "Hey." My cousin said, "Hey, everyone."
Hi.
So I'll show you the show later. It's in the corner right there next to where TJ computer. Right there underneath the front window. It's really directly in the corner. You see it? All right.
All right.
I was using the iron lace.
You was using the iron lace. That's cool. I do think that people that seek poly relationships, look for 100%, because you know in most relationships you look for 80-20. So they're gonna have somebody that's there 80, and then they want to.
I'm so pumped that Tyler Perry put that out there. For anybody that don't know, she's speaking about the 80-20 rule that's already been in effect. Yeah. But Tyler Perry put it in. Why Did I Get Married? The first one.
Why Did I Get Married?
Because one of his friends was cheating on his wife, and it was Sheila. It was Sheila and Michael. And he was cheating on her, and he was like, cause she fat, and she don't do what she used to do when we was first married. He was like, nigga, people, like we were saying, people grow. Sometimes you outgrow the person you with. Sometimes
that happens sometimes. I prefer for a person to separate or divorce and just go venture out before they.
But he knew that again. That's why he even came back to Sheila in the second one. Certain people only take care of you in certain ways that nobody, no matter how much you cheat and go try to find another person, that person's gonna make sure food on the table and your books are straight. And that's what Sheila did. He was sick. That nigga was sick and dying and couldn't even pay his medical bills in the second one because that person he left her for robbed him.
I don't realize that. And when I feel like when it comes to relationships, when they are lacking certain things that they're looking for, instead of trying to work it out and fix it with that one person,
it's easier to run.
It's easier to go run or find somebody else. It's so easy to do that. But when it comes, sometimes in relationships, I think that you can find everything that you need or you want in a relationship. It's not going to be easy and it's not going to happen overnight. But I really do think that it can happen. But I think that people in poly relationships is like, nope. Well, you're the type of person that, you know, you might not like having sex with your main or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife. So you're like, I want to bring somebody in to give me that sexual desire. Or you might have somebody that's fun, and then you want somebody that's going to kind of bring you down and level you out.
Oh my gosh. So I'm sorry again on Scandal.
Oh, you and this
David, no, I'm dead serious. Every instance you talking about. So David Rosen, he liked having sex with Liz. But he was with Susan Ross, who was the vice president that they put in underneath Fitz's third term. Sally, it was whoever Vice President Nichols was, and Susan. Susan was a little short. She wasn't ugly, but she was a little bit chubbier, oompa loompa like type of lady.
Oompa loompa.
And the other lady was really like sexier, like she was sexy and got her thing on. And she was joking like, "Why would you want her over me?" He's like, "I want her because I love her. I don't care that you sexually intrigue me and all that other stuff." Sometimes the person that you love, the person that is best for you, is not always going to be the person that you're all the way sexually attracted to. Not to say that they can't be worked on, but they're not piquing your interest in other ways that this person is, and this person gonna always get you sexually. Yeah, that person can get you sexually, but can they get your emotion? And do you care about them? Do you want to coddle them? Do you want to take care of them? Those things people don't think about in relationships. And as you can see, I think about all these things in relationships, and I still don't want to be in one. It's too stressful.
But I don't know. But you know what? Poly relationships or swinging or whatever people.
Yeah, and then some people, swingers.
It works for people. I would never sit here and say that it is wrong. It's just not something that I really see that I can do.
I don't say it's wrong, but I say that it is. I agree with you.
It's a danger.
Yes. Yes,
I think it's very dangerous to try.
And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be STD dangerous. It can be emotionally dangerous. I've seen someone. Recently, in the past couple of years, a girl here, her girlfriend killed her, or even
killed her.
Yes, killed her. Or even recently, my homeboy. Now, mind you, it wasn't a poly relationship. My homeboy's girlfriend was cheating, but he had to go to jail for 18 months because he stabbed her and a dude up. Like, people really don't understand when you're playing with people's emotions. It's really easy to leave, but then sometimes people who are cheaters, you know you can't go tell your spouse or your significant other what you're doing. So why are you doing that to them if you know that you can't tell them? If you're sneaking, this is the thing. If you're an adult and you got to sneak to do something, that means you're not supposed to be doing it. Yeah. You're an adult and you feel the need not to tell another adult what you're doing. That's lying, that's sneaking. That's what you did when you was a child trying to hide from something from one of your parents. Like, you don't sneak as an adult. So if you feeling like you're regressing to something you no longer claim you have to do, that's when you know it's wrong. Yeah. Like, that's just rocket science. If you ain't got to lie to your mama, you shouldn't be lying to the person you with.
It's but you know what? A lot of people, too, lie because they don't want to hurt the person.
Right. But not really hurt the person. See, the thing is, I hate when people say that because when they find out they're going to be hurt. No, when they find out they're going to be hurt anyway.
But you got to understand, the reason why the person lies is because they felt like they can get away with it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Look, right, so it's not hurting the person no more. Like you said, the first time you lied, maybe. But after you doing it constantly, cheating, like you were saying, Cheated and cheating are two different things.
Yeah.
Cheating means you're constantly doing it. So you got away with it the first time. Like a child, it's not really hot the first time. The stove didn't burn me the first time. I'm going to try to do it again. I'm going to do it till I burn myself, or I'm going to do it until I hurt, or I get hurt, or the other person gets hurt. I'm doing it till I get caught. Why, when you could just be honest about it? That's what you do when you're a child. Everyone swear, that's an issue that I do have. All of us swear, not us, but all people swear that we're grown. But you're not doing something an adult does. You don't want to face up to the fact that you like this person and that person, and you don't want to lose the other, is what the issue is. It's not about really hurting their feelings, because you know that some people ain't with that shit. And if you tell them the truth, they're going to leave. Even if they leave violently, or they leave fighting you, or putting your stuff out, or going to jail.
And you know what? People in poly relationships be lying to each other too.
Agreed. Like they say that you best hurt.
People just be lying. Like,
right.
Okay? But I don't feel nobody, because I'm gonna put it out there. I used to be one of those type of people that lied to my mates or people that I'm with. Not because I wasn't grown. It's because I knew that if I told you this, it was going to hurt you. Where I'm not that type of person now. I'm just going to just tell you. Yeah. But I was a coward. And it's like,
and not really a coward. I'm not.
I was a coward.
No.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah,
I was a coward.
I don't think that she was a coward.
I was a coward.
Lee, I didn't see you even in friend mode. You wasn't a coward.
I was a coward because
I think that you. I think not facing it. Maybe that maybe let me not take that word back. That does mean cowardly. That does mean cowardly. But to me, I think that you were very, very selfless. And you very much was aware. So that was something that you naturally did. Like I said, not just in relationships. That's just who you were.
That's who I am.
Yeah, that's who you are. And you don't like hurting people.
I don't.
But I know that about you. But so I know about other people that's not the case.
Yeah.
Some people just play that little role that you're saying so they can look good. So when the shit hit the fan, it's I didn't want to hurt you. Some people just say that because that's what you supposed to say. Not because that's not the case. Because then turn around. Some people, like I said, some people say some real old school women, if they cheat once, they're gonna do it again, even if it ain't with the person you looking at.
But I think but to be quite honest, the reason why I think that poly relationships is coming to float and it's not becoming so taboo, is because cheating is overrated. It's like it's not no point in me cheating. It's like
especially nowadays because we have internet,
else.
Right? We have social media and the internet, and we make the joke all the time. Some dudes got the same kids on our timeline, or some girls got the same boyfriend. Like it's too close for comfort now. The internet makes the world this big. Like it really is. Like we really all, not trying to be funny, everybody in Baltimore really do know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Like
I think that's the most
and that's anyway without social media. But social media makes it worse because then now if you have a mutual friend, some people If you have a mutual friend, some people
I swear to God, poly relationships happen because of social media. I don't care what nobody say. Cause
whereas though you have free time, right? Because again, if you really are in a relationship with two people, what time do you have? If you're a functioning adult.
MySpace only had a top 10.
I had a top 8. I was mean.
I was top 10. I couldn't do the top 20. I had a top 10.
Yeah, look, that's another thing. I hate when people did top 20 and 25. You just weird. Like, you weird. You don't even hang with that many people. It's top 5, the top 10. And I agree, because the top 5 friends are the people you hang with the most. And then the top 10 friends all together is people you might hang with in school and some people that you were closer with, but you don't hang with physically all the time.
Back then, it wasn't too many poly relationships. Like, I feel like poly relationships has always been around, but I just feel like it had just come about.
Whereas though it's more frequently.
Like it's like it's so normal. It's like this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend, or these are 2 girlfriends. Like it's normal. Right. Like just like how being gay is becoming normal. Yes. At one point in time, it was not normal. It was like it was looked down upon.
Yeah, I actually have a gay aunt. She's Kenneth that went to school with us. That's my cousin. So he lived with our 2 gay aunts. I was so oblivious in life that I had 2 gay aunts because they were quiet. Like how you would kiss your wife in front of some more. You would kiss her. My aunts and them ain't do that shit. Like they slept together.
You know what's so crazy? We don't do that.
Oh, y'all don't. Oh, so sweet. Y'all old school with that.
Y'all
do, but it's not. Where's those?
No, we do not. Oh. We do not do that in front of people. One, it's for several reasons. I try to be respectful to other people because I don't know how they feel about it. We don't touch around kids. We don't do that because I don't know how a person's parents going to be. Like, even just around people. Like, I don't kiss my wife in front of people.
Oh, that's so
we don't hold hands in front of people. Like,
she don't. Well, you didn't do that with nobody. And it's not just wife. That's not just her.
That's just who I am.
Yeah, that's just who she is.
It's just being respectful. Like, I don't know.
PDA.
And honestly,
I agree with the PDA. I agree. Too much. Some people do too much PDA.
In a gay relationship, I don't think that poly relationship will work because already being with two women or being with two men is too much estrogen or too much testosterone.
Right.
So it's going to be somebody that's going to be jealous. Like me, I know that my mate would be jealous. I would be. I'd be like, because I'm so secure with self and I know that you're gonna come home.
Understood. Right. Let time out. I actually, that's another reason when you was asking me what's the reasons why I don't care. Those is one of the reasons. I know that I'm me. So I know for a fact, I have a quote that I say online, I recycle people. I do. I really do.
Oh, okay.
I have not had the last new person I had that I dated was my children's father. And I still knew him since I was 15. I don't bring too many people new into my fold.
I used to be there. Now I'm just like, I threw everybody away. I have no exes.
No. And the thing is, understood. I don't claim them as exes. I don't say like ex. I don't talk to everybody, but the people that I do deal with, flirt with, talk to, all of them are people that I recycled. I don't bring new people. I talk to new people here and there, but it's not nothing. They know, the new people know it's not serious. That's how serious it is. Like if I say something like, "Oh, give heart eyes," you are handsome. You know you are cute to me, but they know, like, it's friend. They know it's platonic, and I'm really just.
So, Brandis, before, because we know we gotta wrap this all up.
Yes.
So before we leave, Brandis will never be in a poly relationship.
Yeah, I don't even all we want to be married. My grandmother was the poor.
Want to be married.
My grandmother was the poor man's Elizabeth Taylor. She was married 3.5 times.
I don't have time.
And I'm saying in a half because she had a serious boyfriend. That was when my mom was a kid. She had a serious boyfriend that passed away. That became like my mom's unofficial goddad. Okay. But yeah, my grandmom has been married 3.5 times to people's husbands, people's boyfriends. My grandmother was the one that turned around. People was in the creps of marrying somebody else, and my grandmother would be the person they turn around and marry. So she was Elizabeth Tayller for real. Like so certain stuff like that. Like I've seen. People trade on people.
But you gotta find the right one because, to be quite honest, that would never happen. And I'm not bringing nobody into my relationship. So you know. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Each people is different. I just watched my dad not respect his relationship, and I watched my grandmother not respect other people's.
Well, I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah, I know. Dad, I'm stepping away.
I'm really happy that you came back and you finally understood the true definition of a poly relationship.
I had to watch Scandal over to find it out though, yo. I read it again, but then I start seeing Liv do certain stuff. So
oh, girl, get your life. So, thanks everybody for tuning into Radical Discussions, and I will see you next Thursday.
Yes.